Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Monday, June 15th, 2015. I am your presenter, Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Foreign Affairs Minister, the Honourable Mark Brantley, remains steadfast in the Unity Government's pursuit to have St. Kitts and Nevis's visa-free access to Canada reinstated. Minister Brantley met with Richard Hanley, Canada's High Commissioner to Barbados and the OECS on Monday, June 8th, and the issue of St. Kitts and Nevis's efforts to regain visa-free access to Canada featured high on the agenda. Another important topic discussed was the St. Kitts and Nevis Citizenship by Investment Program. Minister Brantley underscored to the High Commissioner the federal government's commitment to making the necessary policy adjustments and security upgrades to its Citizenship by Investment Program to regain the confidence of the Canadian government in order that visa-free access to Canada by our citizens can be restored. During the bilateral discussions, High Commissioner Hanley was also updated on the government's plans to open a High Commission in Ottawa by next month. Minister Brantley also used the opportunity to discuss educational opportunities for nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis in Canada. St. Kitts and Nevis is a beneficiary of Canada's CARICOM Leadership Scholarships Program, which provides students and researchers from the diaspora with short-term exchange opportunities for undergraduate and graduate level study or research at the college. Minister Brantley and Commissioner Hanley dialogued about the multilateral nature of Canadian aid to the region in recent times, Canada's contribution to the economic and social development of the Twin Islands continued to be manifested through its Caribbean Regional Development Program, which contributes to increasing economic opportunities and security to citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis. The High Commissioner pushed his government's ongoing support to St. Kitts and Nevis, highlighting Canada's strong and abiding friendship with the Federation. As a friendly gesture, Minister Brantley took the chance to present High Commissioner Hanley with a bottle of locally made Llewellyn's hot sauce, made famous as the face of FedEx's 2015 worldwide campaign. A ceremony held on Saturday, June 13th, saw the official launch of Education Officer Cynthia Grenion's second children's book, Mr. Circle Man. The Jamaican-born Grenion is a former president of the Jamaica Reading Association. Her passion is to eradicate illiteracy and promote education using creativity. She says her first book, Hide and Seek, was a catalyst to write other children's literature, and that her new book is particularly suitable for pre- and primary school-aged children.
Mr. Circle Man was born a long time ago. It's a vision with a globe with different faces of children. And I heard children of the world. And the only thing that I could interpret the world, at that time I got it, was a circle. I am so much aware in my environment, as I would go on the street, as I would talk with children and people on a whole, that we have a part to play in this world. And I would like to leave a positive trail behind. I do not think that as an educator, I must be silent. I want to help. I want to change lives. And I have to start it by getting in the homes and the hands and hearts of children. That's where the foundation is.
Grenion is a trained and experienced literacy specialist and artistic development professional who adores children and seeks to make them happy through multiple outlets. A number of primary school students participated in Saturday's launch, with one student, Odyssia Edwards, joining education officers to endorse the book.
Mr. Circle Man is a fun and an exciting book to read. It helps children with their alphabet, shape, and colors. Every child can learn from this book, even children who have never read before.
Mr. Circle Man is a delightful book to share with young readers. At first glance, the vibrant colors on the outside will grab the reader's attention, and the illustration can be used to start a lively discussion. The use of color throughout the book will catch the eyes of the young reader and make him or her even more interested in knowing what the book may be about. The use of repetition throughout the pages will help to build vocabulary and increase memory and sequencing skills. The content relates well to young readers' experiences and will give them a sense of pride in being able to relate to the characters.
The added activity page will help parents to reinforce concepts and encourage children to interact with the book, as well as parent and child interaction with the book. And that is critical that happens.
Gwenyan also presented a copy of her book, Mr. Circleman, to all the schools on the island through the Department of Education.
Thank you, Mrs. Gwenyan. This book is going to go a long way in our libraries, from early childhood, from the preschools, right up to our primary schools. And you know what? These days, when it is so difficult to get our children reading, a book such as this, which is so colorful, friendly, child-friendly, this is really going to capture our children's attention and really get them into reading.
The launch also included an address by motivational speaker James Brown and concluded with a book signing. The Nevis Youth Council hosted its second annual Youth Expression Through Arts at the Nevis Cultural Complex on Saturday, June 13, 2014. Today, Public Relations Officer Burvis Burke explained the purpose of hosting the event and highlighted a few of the performances.
The Nevis Youth Council is trying to raise some funds to push youths on the island forward. For example, we are trying to start a radio show. And what we are looking for currently is some funding for this radio show so that we could actually get it on the road and get persons calling in and getting the views from different youths in the society. We had acts from persons such as Kishan Warner doing a song and dramatization, Ranciato Jeffers on the steel pan, along with a friend of his dancing. Also, we had the national anthem done by our president, Mr. Dwayne Hendrickson. We also had acts from the Guyanese Society and art also from the Guyanese Society and some dishes from the Guyanese Society and the local society, which was very amazing. I thought it was amazing that persons could actually do these things and make them taste so good. We had an act from Macav, Musicians Against Violence and Crime. We had acts from Sniper in St. Kitts. That's a youth group also. They came and they did a dance and some poetry for us. I thought that the poetry definitely was very touching in terms of talking about youths and young persons and their development.
Burke also thanked the event's sponsors for their contribution and urged the public to anticipate a better youth expressions through arts for 2016.
So next year, definitely, you won't want to miss the Nevis Youth Council Youth Expression through arts. So make a special effort to be there.
Coming up, Culturama Central Committee invites public to participate in festivals activities. The details after this break.
Especially for the Culturama ladies. The nice Nevis girl never know. It's sweet. Ladies, you ready? Come show me that you're ready.
Welcome back. Deputy Premier and Minister of Culture in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honourable Mark Brantley, has congratulated the organisers of the Nevis Culturama Festival and invited the public to participate in the shows.
I want to congratulate those who had a hand in bringing us this event this afternoon and those who had a hand in ensuring that the very best that is on offer in the Federation will be here for Culturama 41. I want to invite all of you to attend the shows in your numbers, to have fun. At the end of the day, the shows the Culturama Festival is only as good as you make it. This is our show, our thing, our Culturama. It belongs to us. I want you to own it. I want you to participate in it. And I want you most of all to have fun. It's important. We say it's the Caribbean's greatest summer line, and we say it because we mean it. We have a packed calendar of activities, and I'm inviting you, one and all, to come out to experience the various shows.
The Culture Minister was speaking at the launch of the senior pageant contestants on Friday, June 12th. Also present at the launching ceremony was Chairperson of the Central Organizing Committee for the Nevis Culturama Festival, Deborah Tyrrell, who encouraged the public to participate in the Culturama activities. Tyrrell also announced that the Nevis Culturama Festival will launch a new application to keep the public abreast of the activities for the Culturama season.
Look for the launch of our new Culturama app. We're going to have an app this year for you to interact digitally about all of the events.
On Friday, the 16 participants in the Culturama senior pageants introduced themselves to the general public. Prior to the introduction, the contestants were sashed by their sponsors in the presence of all, in front of the AL Evelyn building. For the Mr. Cool contest, participant number 1, Romaine Mills, Inland Revenue Department. Participant number 2, Richley Gums, Nevis Financial Services. Participant number 3, Arundel Door, Nevis Tourism Authority. Participant number 4, Dalville Mills, Nevis Culturama Committee. Participant number 5, Jevon Romney, Nevis Cultural Development Foundation. The charming contestants vying for the title of Miss Culture Swimwear 2015 will be contestant number 1, Shanika Joshua, Lime Beach Bar. Contestant number 2, Chanel Dean Lewis, Karim Bury. Contestant number 3, Kanisha Jones, Fit Wellness Center. Contestant number 4, Raven Richards, Lime contestant. Number 5, Karima Lake, Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority. Here now are the Miss Culture pageant contestants introducing themselves.
In the words of the legendary Bob Marley, and I quote, "The day you stop racing is the day you win the race." I, your contestant number 1 in this year's Miss Culture Queen pageant, Janika Smitten, is definitely on her way to win this race. A pleasant evening to one and all. I am inviting you to come on out on the 2nd of August at the Cultural Complex at 7:59 p.m. sharp to witness myself and 5 of the beautiful gems compete for the title of Miss Culture 2015.
In order to succeed, you must first believe that you can. Good afternoon, my fellow Nevisians and visitors. Standing before you is 18-year-old Miss Kelia English. I'm inviting you to come on out on the 2nd of August, 7:59 sharp to witness 5 beautiful ladies along with myself to vie for the title of Miss Culture Queen.
Good evening, Nevis. I'm sure you've heard the whispers. So now, let me confirm. Yes, I, Marencia Roberts, will be competing for the crown in this year's Miss Culture Queen pageant. It's my turn to wow you. It's my turn to display my beauty, talent, and grace. Remember, it's culture, fete, and fun. It's Culturama 41.
It is said that God only lets some of us grow until we are perfect. Some of us, including myself, just didn't take as much time. Good afternoon, all. Standing 5 feet 3 is the motivated, determined, intelligent, courageous, short, but powerful 18-year-old Miss Ivania Thibault, hailing from the historic village of Bath, inviting you to the Cultural Complex on August 3rd, 7:29 p.m. sharp, to witness myself and 5 other beauties vie for the prestigious title of Miss Culture 2015. It's Culturama. Embrace your culture, fete, and fun. Culturama 41.
Nevis! 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 I don't think you're ready for this Taurian gem. Hi, I am 19-year-old Miss Harsha Parvanan, contestant number 5 in this year's Miss Culture Queen pageant. I invite you to come on out on August 2nd to support myself and 5 other lovely contestants as we embark on a remarkable journey. The place to be is the Cultural Complex, 8 p.m. sharp. Remember, it's culture, fun, and fun. Culturama 41.
Culture, fun, and fun. Culturama 41. Good evening, everyone. I am 18-year-old Miss Nikita Silal. I am proud to be a contestant in this year's Miss Culture Queen pageant. Such a prestigious event deserves nothing but the best, and it is the best that the other contestant and I should bring to the stage at the Cultural Complex Sunday, 2nd of August 2015, 8 p.m. sharp. Are you ready for the cultural showdown of beauty, brains, and talent? Then bring out your culture, be ready to fed and have fun for Culturama 41.
Following the launch, the participants were treated to dinner at Lime Beach Bar at Pinnes, where they were able to relax a little. On Saturday, there was an island-wide bar crawl in conjunction with the St. Kitts Music Festival Committee. The motorcade stopped at a number of bars on the island, and the participants had fun with the various patrons at the bars while promoting the various shows. On a Sunday, the Culturama Central Committee, along with the participants, worshipped with the congregation at the St. Paul's Anglican Church. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. Thank you for joining us. Good night.